Welcome back to What's Hot, What's Not. Well, I finally got my trailer up there to Stampede. I run into a little bit of problem. I got no internet up there. I don't have any phone service, so if you need to contact me, best way to do it is through text message. I'll have to work on that. But I think for a while I may have to suspend these weekly reports. Although we are getting more into the summertime when it's pretty much going to be the same thing every week, so it'd be kind of boring. So I don't see where you're really going to lose much. But I may try to do some little reports at the beginning of each one of my videos or something like that, just to do something. But I think for a while I'm just going to have to give it up, because it's just like last week. I'm sorry I didn't get a report out, but I was up at Stampede and no internet service. I got no internet service. I can't do my editing. I can't get the video out. So anyways, on to the report. Berryessa, it's June now. It's June 1st. So I would say that Berryessa should be starting to pick up for Kokanee. It's when I started picking them up pretty good last year. Everybody was starting to say the lake was dying and whatnot, and I went up there and instead of finding them real deep like everybody thought, I was finding them shallow, 30, 40 feet, and I'm sure it's going to be the same thing this year. So you want to go try that shallow first, work around. I mean, sometimes I was getting into bass, sometimes I was getting into trout, but I was also finding the Kokanee at about the same depth, 30, 40 feet. Now you want to set back, probably a good 50 feet when you're that shallow. A lot of the reason is you see singles or pairs on the Kokanee. You see them at whatever depth, and you can raise or lower your downriggers to match their depth real fast and just bring that lure right up or right down, right in their face. And that seems to work, man. They can't seem to resist that. So anyways, bar Stampede, lights out up there. It was great fishing. We only went maybe 3 hours, and we caught 20 nice fish. Biggest one was 15¼ inches. That was measured on the board too. That's not just rounded up to whatever. It was a measured fish. And we had quite a few fish that were around 14. Most of them were, I think all but one or two were over 13 inches. We had a couple that were starting to bleed. We didn't want to throw them back. We didn't think they'd make it. Now, Bullards Bar, I was at Bullards Bar day before yesterday, and same thing. It was just lights out fishing up there for the Kokanee. I had a couple guys. They were really, beginners just starting out, so they're going to make every mistake you could possibly make. But that's what I like about Bullards. It didn't seem to matter. They're just banging them out. They probably caught their 20 fish up there in about 3 hours again. They weren't as big as the ones up at Stampede, of course, but they were nice fish. Most of which were right around the 12-inch, category, give or take a ½ inch, and it was great fishing. All I can say is right now the Kokanee fishing is just off the hook good. Seems like just about anywhere you go. As far as striper fishing, man, the stripers are still banging the heck out of them up here in our area around, on the Feather River, the Sacramento River, up around Colusa, all over the place. They're doing really good with them. So if you still want to fish for some stripers, get out there and get after them. As far as other things, I see Ryan Cook's doing pretty good on the bass on the lakes. He seems to be getting limits every time he goes out. Nate Kelch is doing pretty good at Comanche still. I believe he's also going to Berryessa, but he's doing Comanche for the trout and doing really well. I wouldn't mind going over there fishing with him. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he seems to get nice limits every time. All I can say is come up and visit me this summer up at Stampede. Let's catch some fish. I need some help, so whatever you do, come up there and we'll get some fish. And till then, good fishing.